my scripture says, desire still milk that you may grow thereby. You supposed to grow.
Yeah. Hey, you constantly grow, man. Hey, we in group. Our faith is way another year stronger.
Why you so far forward?
We're another day stronger. We stronger than that, man.
Trying to get camera
Stay
time.
on the same level, man.
That's the way.
This Job 23:10, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. So when the Lord tries us and puts us through tribulation, right, tests, that's to make us stronger. That's not to destroy you. That's to make you a stronger and better man. When you do push-ups, you get stronger. Of course, it's gonna hurt your biceps, it's gonna hurt your body. But then in the long run, you're gonna be great. Okay, now I can lift this 30 a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's gonna break down the muscle. You know,
Hey.
it's like you know, you get broken down sometimes, man. And guess what, man? It builds back stronger. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's the analogy of how the Lord deals with His men. You know?
Hey, look. Oh, go ahead.
This is Hebrews 12:7.
Perfect.
If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you, as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But you got you got apostles and elders in this truth that teach this word diligently, but they still got sicknesses, severe illnesses. And guess what? They get up and still do the work, regardless, man. All right? And that should be a beautiful example to everybody else that's able-bodied. Hey, go that much more harder.
Yeah, right. Hey, Lord, hey, our Lord Yahweh shot. In that same chapter, Hebrews 12, up, it said to him in your mind, lest you get faint and weak. Yahweh shot told him every day, but no breaks. And he said he was, how they said it?
A man of sorrows.
That man of sorrows means acquainted with grief. That's what I want. He want to where grief means sickness, but he never took a break. You know, the Lord was battling demons, but he healed people. Those demons jumped on him. He had to bow their sicknesses. And the Lord was carrying a lot of sickness, man. And he was still perfect, man. Never took a break. 3 years straight, man.
Yeah.
A soldier, man.
You know, exactly. Since you said that word perfect right there, soldier. You want to call yourself part of a military or whatever? You want to be called part of Yahweh Shai's army? Guess what? You got a boot camp you got to go through.
Yeah.
Okay? You gotta get, and this ain't no easy boot camp. This ain't no, you got a 1.5 mile run and this, that, and the other. He gonna test your ass. He gonna put your ass to it. Okay, you think you ready for this? You got to get understanding. You got to understand. You get ready to go through Jacob's trouble, baby. You go out to be strong-minded. Why you think they go through what they go through with the Navy SEALs and shit like that? They take your ass and go to break you. Let's see if you gonna break or you gonna fold or are you gonna be able to take all this shit? Cause it's getting ready to get real rough out here.
Hey, you know what? That clip you always show, Officer and Gentleman.
Right.
That scene, Luke
Junior tell that boy to make him quit.
Yeah, he trying to break him, man.
Right.
But when he found out he wasn't going to quit, that he was serious.
Right. But that's when he expressed, I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I gonna go? I ain't got nothing else. If I wash out of this, I ain't got shit.
And that's the mind of the elect.
That's right.
Because if you really understand this truth and believe these prophecies, where the hell you finna go? Swear.
Yeah, believe. I mean, you don't understand. Because you just walking back to a sword. You turn around, this is a gun right there. Yeah, you know this. Wow. That's exactly what you said. Just kill. Right? This one part right here.
This is Sirach 4:17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways,
Right.
and bring fear and dread upon him,
And that's talking about
torment him,
with wisdom and knowledge. But go ahead.
and torment him with her discipline
All the way
until she may trust his soul and try him by her law.
When you come to the truth, you never talk about laying your hands suddenly on no man. The Lord has sealed you his real friend. A friend gonna be there through thick and thin, man. So guess what? You might lose your woman. You might lose a job. You might be making X amount of dollars. Now you live in check to check. That's a test. See, you gotta change your lifestyle, man. Things you used to do, you see it's not profitable toward the ministry. So now you gotta cut it off. You gotta start trimming fat. But the Lord is proving like, oh, okay, he really get those things up. Okay, we gonna see. He gonna keep trying. He gonna keep trying. He gonna keep trying. It just don't stop.
Absolutely.
You go every day. You gonna try. I say, acceptable man is trying the friends of adversity, man. That's why the Lord preparing us for a hard road about to institute. man.
And
See?
going back to that Hebrews 12 and 7.
Speak up.
That's going back to that Hebrews 12 and 7. That's why if you're not going through shit, man, if you're not going through shit in this truth, are you really in this truth? Is the Lord really trying you and dealing with you as a son, man? Because every single brother up here is going through shit, man. We're all enduring hardness, man. We're all going through something that's just it's a vexation and it's a thorn on our side, man.
Vexation, ailments, all of it. Like the brother said about the apostles and this, that, and the other. I just had to go back down to the VA and get medically checked out and this, that, and the other to be able to even do my job and shit. This, that, and the other. So, like I said, you go through it, you know. Knees want to buckle, body want to be tired. And I was thinking about that driving down here. I said, damn, I'm still fucking late. But all I do is want to sleep. Shit.
That's how you know we in the truth. These Christian churches, the world, how they believe in religion, they believe in what? Prosperity gospel. I'm so-called serving the Lord. All this good stuff is supposed to happen to me.
Right.
That's not what's promised in the scriptures.
Absolutely.
All right? It's full of sorrows, it's full of woes, lamentations. Grab that.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Absolutely.
Right. Like you say, chasten when you love, man.
Real quick for the other, Ezekiel 2, 9, Shemai, brother Shemai. Ezekiel 2 and 9, when I looked, behold, and the hand was set unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Hey, did Paul say, you know, I preach the gospel, I have living glory of? I'm still putting it into hardships, man. But destruction to me if I preach not the gospel. I'm in the truth. Right? So it takes somebody with a certain mindset, a hard mindset, to even be in this word. It's not for the faint heart. Right? Go ahead.
Send me a little
So verse 18, then will she return the straight way unto him, and go for him, and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin.
Yeah, that's somebody that turned back from things. When you start getting afflicted, wait, y'all sat getting careful. Back.
This is Matthew 13.
Perfect.
I'm just starting at the top. The same day Yahweh shot, it's like the same day when Yahweh shot out of the house and sat by the seaside. And great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he said many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Because they had, for they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they went away. The sun fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. And others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Who have ears to hear, let them hear. All right. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
But to them it is not given.
Hey, something.
Verse 11, it says, and he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to Matthew 13 and verse 5. Back to Matthew 13 verse 4. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
Yep. Hey, what's the one that Luke? We can expound it a little more. It said, yeah, that's what I want to get.
Verse 19. All right, I'm starting at verse 18. It says, hear ye thereby the parable of the sower. Matthew 13 and 18.
So you can break it down.
Verse 19. And when anyone hears the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside.
Yeah, you see that sometimes happen on the line. Somebody try to get edified and even come up and just try to snatch the word wherever he had. And they don't listen to their ass, man. You go this way, right? So you get seed from that. Go ahead.
But he that received the seed in stony places, the same is he that heard the word, and anointed with joy received it. Yet he had not rooted himself, but endured for a while. For when tribulation and persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
That's the guy we understand we in. The apostle gave a testimony about the guy back in old school. He was like, damn, you know the jail for this? They're like, yeah, you didn't read in the Bible or the Bible. He said, no, I can't do this, man. He even though he was happy to find he was Israel, when he saw it was real, he said, no, I can't do that, man. All right? Hey, we should all know and understand what we involved in, man. We can go to jail, and we can be teaching online one day, and guess what? Ain't gonna be no kicking after the line. You going to pay you and you going to jail. I that's a possible thing. You could be at home sleeping in bed. Esau come in that day. That could be get carried over to a goddamn concentration camp. These are things that we gotta know and consider, man.
You need to feel offended by it, man.
Yep.
When you really offended in your house shop. That's what it boils down to. Look at his son. Look what he went through. Right? He was a forerunner of what we were going to go through. Go ahead.
Verse 21, it says, yet, verse 22, he also that receives seed among the thorns is he that hears the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, he become unfruitful.
Hey, you see that? Hey, that happens to a lot of guys, man. My little short time in the truth, man. I done seen brothers allow family, jobs, kids in his life just fucking drown them out, man. To the point where they become unfruitful. They don't come out with brothers no more. They ain't doing sit down. They don't come to the line. The next thing you know, they ain't even around no more, man. It's like a slow process, man. There's one brother I'm thinking about. Y'all, they came in with y'all, the tall brother, Ayash.
Yeah, tree.
It happened to him. You know, stopped coming around, came around. Like, it just, the next thing you know, it's just, that's just
And that's
scary,
perfect.
man.
That's how you know, hey, this book is a manifestation of life. Because you get a certain job, you start making money, you got bills, stuff add up, and your mind space is no longer focused on this. It's about achieving ideally what? Your American dream.
Yeah. Bro, you talking about me and him used to sit down together
All the time.
after he got kicked out. I did a couple more. Then he stopped calling all together. See?
Yep.
Hey, when the time now, that worldly shit, man, you gotta really cut a lot of shit off. And just be what it say, food and raiment be content, man. If you chasing too many things trying to be super comfortable, that shit could be a trap for your ass, man.
And that's weird. I was just discussing with a brother on the way over there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just came from we just came from the other camp, and I was driving with a brother telling him about that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this moment, at this time and period, I'm just content, man. With food, raiment, housing, blah blah. And I was telling the brother, hey, maybe the Lord ain't giving me too much because that ain't what I need right now. Like,
Absolutely.
I've had certain things in the past that, you know what I'm saying, it was probably profitable at the moment for me to have, but now at this time, you know what I'm saying, maybe the Lord is taking things away just because that's not what I'm supposed to be. That's what I was telling the brother, and that's what's weird.
Hey, and that's a mature mind state, man. Because that's when you start to submit yourself to the Lord and accept what's in front of you. Stop trying to chase it. You see it ain't working. You know that the past history, when you start chasing shit, they throw your ass off. So now you start to just be like, you know what? What I got in front of me is what I can deal with. So let me manage. Because there's a way you can manage the shit you got in front of you, man. A lot of Jake just don't want to deal with it. Now I gotta live this type of life. I don't deserve this. That's the fucked up attitude, man. You don't deserve the shit you got. So learn to manage it what the Lord put in front of you, man. You start chasing shit, take you away from the main things, man.
Everybody can't deal with certain amounts of shit, man. Certain brother get a type of job or a type of set amount of money, and they be giving over the ruins. They can't manage that shit, man. You got brothers all around us. You got brothers in that house, that makes good money, man. All across the United States, and they still able to do what they need to do. But if you dance to another brother, hey, he stands in the world, you're all out.
Like you said, motherfucker got a nice car, looks pretty decent, this, that, other. Now the bitches looking at him. Here it is. Now all of a sudden, bitches calling, blowing up his phone and whatnot. He ain't thinking about nothing else now. You talking about that new ass car and these bitches, how these bitches fucking.
This is second.
Like, yeah.
I know about doing a little money for bitches at him. Give them a car, bitches, and do they his head get cranked all the way around. That motherfucker get
Hey, you know what?
in the
That's the
face.
spirit I was telling the elder. The Apostle Hodges said that in the outside sit down, man. He said for you brothers, no, it's advice, but really you gotta think about it. He said for you brothers who ain't got no woman, he said don't even think about getting one, man. Just focus on this truth right now. It's a reason you ain't got one, man. He said you just probably gotta do it Samson. You understand that? Alright? Hey, just focus on the word, man. All those things gonna come right now, man. Don't start searching for shit, man. If we right in the heat of the battle, you still gonna find your life right now? You still trying to find some extra come back, deal with the word. You should be so busy, focus on what's happening in prophecy right now. How the fuck you got time to do all this other shit, man? Half the time you at work.
You know what? That's like dead presidents. That's like dead presidents when old boy said when he was over there in the Congo and shit. He said, man, I don't think about none of that shit back home. I gotta keep my shit screwed on tight right here or whatnot and do what I gotta do right here so I can get back.
Yeah, the scripture say a wise man's heart to serve no time to judgment.
Right.
So all the moves that we make, you gotta understand what time was living in, according to prophecy. This the right move to make now. Do I need to do this? Is this profitable? This the way. These are things that a man of the Lord don't consider, man. Before you make a move, man. Right? And we the time of cutting shit off. Yes.
This is Matthew 27 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I would liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And rock is Yahushua. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And the rain, the floods, that's the hail that will catch. All right. Verse 26. Every one of them that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and wind blew, and beat upon that house, and fell, and great was the fall of it. All right, and those the guys that don't count the cost, when affliction comes, they immediately drop out. All right, we can't be in that spirit.
Hey, you know what? Because they ain't take heed. See, one thing, like your brother pointed earlier, you hear the word between the light. Here it is, the Tim quotes. He tells you, like, look, bro, you got a 12-mile run. You have to shed 15 pounds. So you got to do this exercise. The run gonna be heavy. You're like, all right, coach. And then the run comes, you come in that bitch an extra 15 pounds. But guess what? You still got to run because you win the race. Now you got to come. Now you get tired. You gonna play the coach. Think I just warned you ahead of time what to cut off and do so you can win. So if you didn't apply it, that's your dumb ass. That's that scripture saying, man. It's saying you heard the word, but you ain't do it. So now when the tribulation thing I told you was gonna come, I'm telling you it's coming, but you ain't do what I told you. Now you mad because you getting your ass whooped. Or you can't survive, or you can't endure. Because you didn't apply the instructions. He said the instructions of the Lord is wisdom, man. All right? You got something?
This second, going back to the point of chasing this world and chasing out the life of any of that. This is First Corinthians 7. And art thou loose from a wife, seek not a wife. So if you got a wife, right, hey, just deal with that. Right, be content with that. Right, have more go how you dealing with it. But if you don't have a wife, don't try to seek one. Don't try to chase after this world, man. Because at the end of the day, what? That's gonna bring you down. That's gonna take you out of the spirit.
Right, because hey, women are in the world, man. Women are worldly. A man is gonna go out of his way to try to please this woman, so on and so forth. Hey, nah, man. In this truth, yeah, you give your woman the due benevolence, but you're not up under her ass, man. The woman you should be after is Sophia, man. This wisdom.
This is 1 Corinthians 7:33. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, that he may please his wife. I'm gonna read verse 32 real quick too. It says, but I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to Yahweh, how he may please the Lord. So if you're not married, you don't have a wife, you ain't got something to be, oh, I gotta take you out, I gotta get your nails done, your hair done, I gotta watch movies with you and shit. And you got more time to serve Yahweh Shemel Shem. You got more leisure time to be wise, man. But when you got a woman, you gotta tend to her needs.
Yeah,
As brother would say, you got to do benevolence. You know, and you gotta lay the pipe down on the man. You gotta take it out. Do this, that, the third, man. Give us some fucking attention and shit.
Yeah, because you got it right. Because if you don't, if you won't put anything for a woman, they get jealous.
Yeah.
You know, and you just talk. You talking about that the other day. You had certain brothers lost their woman because they more into this than them.
That's why the scripture says, "She pleases well with you." Yeah. See, you both a man runs the household. It's like, now, bitch, I'm not with you with me. So you gotta follow my own rule. You can't do that, then you gotta go. Because guess what? Nothing comes before your house by shooting out shot. You a fool if you follow your woman, man.
Yeah.
You a straight dumbass.
That's right.
The Lord say He gonna give you 1,000 with me.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, that's it. Hey, when they say 7, that's completion. That means you can have more than that.
Yeah, Jake is dumb as hell, man. You afraid to lose that woman. Fuck that woman.
That's my one and only.
Yeah. It's hell, man. Hey, like,
That's my true love.
when these stupid ass women's mind, man, you supposed to put them first. They don't go that way.
Yeah. And guess what? A woman don't even want you like, once you follow a woman's ass anyway, she still don't want you. She gonna end up cheating anyway.
Yeah.
I'm in the go-to, as I should say, man.
And the scripture says, have love without thy mind. You know what I'm saying? Basically, don't basically put her away. That's basically a virtue. But the scripture also says in that same verse, give not thyself over to a light woman.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And all these women in Babylon is light, man.
Yeah.
You don't care if they put on the facade of being in the truth or not, man. They all lightweight, man.
You gonna come to find out that you ain't got no goddamn woman. You ain't got no woman. You ain't got shit on this side, but that's true. You don't look up at the, hey, just the chip mandatory. You gonna see your woman gonna come home one day. Hey, how you get to be on groceries? I took the tip. And you're like, oh, bitch, you gonna be destroyed. And that's it for her ass, man. Don't save it. Hey, remember Lot's wife, man.
Yeah. You look back pretty much, man. Yeah, like you said, man. You know, the damn you do, damn you don't. You do end up put up first, you ain't leaving anyway.
Yep. They don't want that.
Yep. This is the book of Mark, chapter 8, verse 34. And when he had called the disciples unto him with his disciples also, he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So you got to deny this world, man, and the things that is of this world, like the woman, all right, children, you know, follow your high by Shion Shah, man, do what's required of you to get saved, man.
And when you go into that word deny and free, it means lose one's own interest. That's what it means. Alright? Now look, brothers got wives, right? Ain't nothing wrong with having a wife. Brothers got kids, ain't nothing wrong with that. But what happens is when you start the ministry start to diminish because of those things, that's a problem. And right, because when you in the Bible read, Paul he summed it all up, that you may serve the Lord without distraction. That's why he said those things. Not because you can't do it, because you want to be your IC for the Lord, man. That's all it is. Because look, everything requires energy, right? You can't get energy to your life. You can't get energy to your life. Right? But guess what? You give it energy everywhere else. Now it's time to do the work life. It's like, hey, I'm tapping around tomorrow. Now you put up from day to day. Now you ain't did a video all week. You ain't read all week. You look like, that's terrible, man.
Hey, you know what, man? They passed away with Tom Hanks. Yes. That's how you lost it. Look at that.
You know what's so beautiful about the truth? You lose to gain more. You see?
But you know why I said that? Because you lose this one too. We'll put something on the
We got more.
Real quick. Proverbs 31:3. It's not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways which destroys thee.
Hey, you can't be out here giving yourself hope. Hey, look, anything outside the truth is going to destroy you. The scripture said, Micah 2:10, it's polluted. It will destroy you. Eve will destroy destruction. Anything outside of the instruction of the Lord, man, is not profitable.
What the scripture says, a man does like a way seems right to a man,
Yeah.
and there is
Yeah.
We got examples. We got examples of men who follow women. Hey,
Exactly.
King Solomon, the first one, literally.
And guess what? And guess where we at? Captivity. We done went to captivity. The lifespan got shorter and shorter.
We got weaker and weaker.
All because following that bitch. And you still got Jake that still ain't learned that lesson, man.
Hey, say,
But Jake is hard.
we all die. We all die.
Hey, it's time for us to be men, man. Put your woman in check and go serve the Lord, man.
That's right.
Damn.
We got it right here. Check this out.
Hey, that's great. I just did a video. The Spirit had me do a video call. It's time to stop being a simp, man.
Yeah, I
Want the word simp? It really is short for simpleton. The word simpleton means a lack of intelligence or common sense. Common sense means you got the balls, you run the household. You tell that bitch what to do, man.
That's right. She says
Hey, shut up.
Sirach 25 and 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So there you have it, man. You gotta be careful how you deal with these women, and especially, hey, when you come into the truth. Hey, now you find out you're an Israelite, now you know you could have multiple wives. Hey, you're supposed to take that with a grain of salt, man. You're not supposed to be out here with fucking 7 women and trying to be in the truth. Hey, that shit is gonna, when you're around women, you're gonna start following those youthful lusts. You're gonna start going the fuck off. You're gonna start doing shit that she wants to do. Hey, that's what happened to King Solomon, man.
Yeah.
It says that he was joined unto them in love.
Yeah.
He loved them, man. And he started serving the idols that all his women had, man. Started setting up the idols in Jerusalem and all the Holy Land, man. That's going the fuck
Hey, when
up,
you
man.
around women 24/7, man, yo, you get more feminine.
Yup.
Your testosterone goes down.
Hey, the scripture says sin not the midst of women.
Yup.
It said from a garment come a moth, and from a woman wickedness, man. You start even thinking like
Get
a
emotional.
wicked
You
ass,
start
man.
getting emotional.
Yeah, they
Like
start.
this shit.
Yeah, they start wanting you. They want you to understand them. It's like, bitch, I don't need to understand you. I don't need to try to buy into that, because guess what? If somebody come up in our motherfucking apartment, you don't want us both in the corner talking about, baby, what we go do. Like, yo, motherfucker,
Hey, next thing you
go
know,
handle that shit.
Take me to the crib watching the Mystery Channel with a woman.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. You know, always hell.
Oh, your mom.
Hell no. I got something.
Yeah, I know somebody doing that. I know somebody actually doing it. Watching business with their woman.
Yeah.
Weak ass.
Damn, we got shit.
This first Ezra 4:26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wish for women and become servants for their sake. So there's been many men that have gone out of his for one. That brother was going into King Solomon. King Solomon, you know, he went out of his wish for a woman.
They got, like you say, got old and this, that, and the other. So now he can't put the pound down like he wants to and whatnot. So he trying to appease her some other way and shit.
Even Samson got a little weak.
Yeah.
He got tired of her bugging him. He just finally told her. And what happened? He got snatched up out there.
Hey, woke up with no hair and fucking in chains and shit.
Yeah, that's what happened anyway. No, Jake, they get older. They do get more weaker.
And that word wits is mental sharpness. So
Absolutely.
you lose your mental sharpness when you run out of your wits for a woman. So that's all this stuff y'all saying about Adam, even like hey, you hit the
Nail on the head.
You know what I'm saying? With that one. Adam started it, man. You should have checked Eve right there.
That's
He
it.
should have took a book out of Job.
That's it. There it is. That's
He
it.
checked that.
You one of these silly ones.
He said you sound like basically a bitch.
Silly
Dumbass
one.
bitch, man.
Job woman telling her to curse the Lord and
He
die.
still ain't tired, man. So we gotta be the master of Job, man. Like what? So what you talking about?
What scripture says her heart is full of traps and snares.
Yeah. And it said, he that pleased the Most High shall escape from.
That's right. That's right. That's what we're taking by her. That's right.
Right.
And the thing is, bro, they just programmed that way, man. All right, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if they realize it or not, man. All right, they main MO is to get you to submit. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, they're right. Once they get you to submit, bro, it's over with.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let me add a point. That's why it's important for a man to have his own shit.
Yeah.
You shacking up with a woman, she paying all the bills, paying all the food.
She maintaining your ass.
And I got the scripture.
Yeah, there you go. Pull up, bring that.
You gotta go ahead.
It says, Sirach 25 and 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Impudence. Look at that word, impudence.
You
Boy.
see it all day long.
Oh,
man.
shit.
She going in, calling him useless.
Damn.
They basically emasculating him because he's out of hand.
Absolutely.
You made a great point. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you up under her roof where she'll kick your ass out in a minute, and then you ass out, man.
Yep.
All right?
And she full of hurtful words, man.
That's
She
it.
gonna call you a bitch ass nigga because she know you gotta live with her, right? He's gonna get the total disrespect, man. And that's an Israelite, man. Fuck that, man. It's 2023. You still tell, hey, that's what now look. It be certain instances where you got no choice sometimes. You gotta move there for a minute, but be on your seat and get out of there, man. Because look, she gonna curse you out. She gonna treat you like our son. She ain't gonna look at you. She ain't gonna look at you like a man. You gonna look at her like a little nigga. She fuck around have a nigga on the side.
Always.
You say something.
Always. Always. Always.
I just read it. Give out their strength to women, man.
Always.
You open the door for straight disrespect, man. Fuck that, man.
This is the book of James 1 and 22. It says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, so we're gaining this knowledge, but we're also supposed to apply it to our daily life. We hear about and we read about what the men of the Lord have gone through for following after women, man. Following after women, going under a woman, that's not. There's no good ending to that, man. It says, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. You're not going to go anywhere like that, man. Our only way to apply this wisdom and knowledge is to please Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, and using this world, but don't abuse it. All right, and using women, like the brother said, once you get your own shit, hey, get out of there, man. Because after that, they're gonna know that you don't need them. They're gonna need you. All right.
This verse Ezra 4:20, a man leaving his own father that brought him up in his own country and cleaved unto his wife, and sticking not to spare his life. Oh, slack. And he's sticking not to spend his life with his wife, and remembering neither father nor mother nor country. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? This is the same thing that go on in today's society. Right, these niggas, they go out here, they work these hard jobs, man. All right, they scam, they finesse, they do all this shit for a fucking slut.
Yeah.
A woman that got like 30 fucking bodies, ain't shit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, this month,
Damn.
you know, OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and then you doing all this shit for this woman. But hey, it says, yea, man, taking his sword and going his way to rob and to steal and to sail upon the sea and upon rivers and looking upon a lion and going in the darkness.
Hey, that man put his whole life in danger for a bitch.
Yeah.
All right? Who wouldn't even motherfucker make a meal for you to come home with?
I watched this video that was on YouTube, and it was this dude. He worked a 14-hour shift. He came home to his wife. She's sitting there eating a sandwich and shit. Then he like, hey baby, what's going on? Where my food at? You know what's going on? It would have been none of that with me, but he like, what's going on, baby? What's happening? And then she said,
I ain't gotta cook for you.
she said, I ain't got to cook for you, nigga. Do I look like your mama? Do I look like your mama? This is how the fucking black woman thinks to you so-called black men.
Yeah, she ain't got
all
no
the rest of the tribe.
She ain't got no femininity. She ain't trying to lock her man down with kindness. She want to square up with you like motherfucking rams and shit and butt heads and shit. She don't know how to smooth the situation or work the situation cause Esau set up a system where she didn't have to. She don't need you for her rent. or lights or gas or any of this other kind of shit, they'll take care of all that shit. So now you in there with her, like the brother said, now all of a sudden you want to know why she ain't got no respect. She ain't got no respect because she don't have to respect you.
Hey, you know what? And like you said, he doesn't feel about them. Except for coming out and he saw other kids in nature.
Oh, her at her job? Yeah. Oh, she the sweetest motherfucker that you want to see. You trying to figure out. You go to her job and you sit back there in the background and you hear her voice. She all talking all nice and shit to her boss and shit. But hey, soon as she walk out and y'all get in the car, here's this venom at your ass.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Yeah, like I said, when come out these so-called black men, and she got all these damn unreasonable ass standards. You gotta make this 6 figures, all this stupid shit. But the same bitch will give a broke ass either money.
Right.
And don't say nothing to him.
The elder Garage just made a video on some children in the elementary school. You know, the man asked him a question: Do you think you should be living with a man? A man should be in the household? And they was like, nah, they could just go ahead and work. We'll take care of the house. We don't need them. You know, and at that young age, that just shows you.
That's programming. That's the program. That's the programming that they done put on our women starting back in the late 60s, mid 70s up to today, and now it's third, then the 4th generation of this shit now.
And that's that fruit in that fruit in Genesis, man. That philosophy. All right.
Yeah.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 56. It says, a tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
So not only is she mad at her husband, she mad at her kids. Okay? You just had this one thing where woman is getting convicted because they killed their own kid and shit. I just saw one thing where they starved their kid, man. They starved their kid. The man and the woman was there. They starved the fucking kid out, man. What kind of shit is that? You starve your kid? Kid is grossly underweight. I'm looking at the weight. They talking about 8 pounds, and the kid was like 10 months old. I'm like, damn. If that was a dog, if that was a pit bull, you looking at the ribs on this motherfucker, man. Go ahead, Doc, whatever you got.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. So, you know, ostrich is a rude ass animal, all right? Especially when they give birth, they like to stump the eggs of their kids. So it goes to how women being cruel to their kids, man.
Yeah, they dig it up. They dig it up and go eat somewhere. They carelessly forget where they dug it up.
Yeah. And it also says that the sea monster draweth the breast. I was watching this one video on Animal Planet where it was a octopus, all right, and they lay thousands of babies, and they give up their nutrients and their lives for the babies. The babies pretty much eat them. You know, they eat them, they nurture them until about a year old, then they die, and then those 1,000 children, you know, they out there and, you know, doing their thing, living.
Right.
Hey, man, you said that about the scripture and limitation. It was like even they can read it.
Still got more.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, the tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth.
So what? Read that again.
The tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth.
So that's saying that a baby that's supposed to be sucking on the titty is so fucking hungry that he don't even get a chance to suck. Okay, he don't even get a chance to suck the nutrients that he's supposed to get in the milk from the mama. That would be like if I say, you know, like we tell you that these women that don't want to come around and act right, hey, you gonna have a change of tunes when, like I said, when you see the men of the Lord out here eating and whatnot, and your motherfucking stomach is touching your back and shit, ain't nothing in it. You ain't got nothing in it. So, hey, it ain't growling no more. It's singing a song. You better feed me, nigga.
And also that kind of shows that she's useless.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you ain't gonna deal with childbearing, what the fuck are you good for? That's what it says that you'll be brought to the kingdom for childbearing.
And then also, you don't even want the breast milk from these women. They're on all type of drugs, do all type of weird shit, man.
Molly, cigarettes.
Weed, all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Now that's going up beside the baby. Now the baby got all that shit. Ain't no nutrients in these fucking women.
Yeah.
And really, Jake be one of these bitches, but the Lord see through all the clouds, bro. The Lord don't, these bitches don't deserve it. And that's why these bitches are flake on you. The Lord don't want you dealing with a lot of these women.
So don't chase these stuff.
Chase the real one.
Right.
Yeah, chase his wisdom. Chase his wisdom.
Joe said he saw wisdom on women's daily necessary food, man.
You know what? Because you know what? Like in the world, they'll tell you, you know, if you was one of them street dudes, that you never have to chase women. If you chase money, women will chase you. Well, in the way the kingdom is running, if you chase His word, women gonna be brought to you. Okay, so this is. I mean, it's the same principle, but just on a different thing. It says that wisdom is more precious. Okay. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:7. Wherefore I pray.
Damn, read all the way out.
Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon the Most High Yahweh, and the spirit of wisdom came to me.
Go ahead.
I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. Neither compared I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as little sin, and silver shall be counted as clay before her. I loved her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light. For the light that cometh from her never goes out.
Never.
All
Wisdom gonna get tired. Wisdom get brighter and brighter.
And that's gonna give me that.
All right? You never go. You do right by wisdom, they'll never forsake you, man. This woman gonna always be with you. This woman gonna bring you other women.
There you go. There's the point.
Glory.
That's it.
It says she'll turn your bracelet, them shot, gonna turn to beautiful
Gold.
bracelet, man. She gonna be at the prison, gonna be at the fence for the election that day, man. Right? Go ahead. She's gonna elevate you. Yep. Give you honor and glory, a crown on your head. These bitches can't bring you that, man. This will bring you everlasting life.
You know,
that's all you gotta understand what we got in our head.
You know what?
See, you understood all these things
when you was in the world.
These worldly shit, right? You stay with this.
Right.
You see a vision, man. Right. You see why you get weak, because you lose sight of that vision. You think this is more precious than what you're looking at, man. See?
Hey, like you said, you know, if you look at this from a street vernacular,
like a businessman.
Yeah, like that, or either one. It's like this wisdom is your bottom drawer. Okay, she got you no matter what, and she gonna make sure that you always straight, you always on your game. She gonna like Jakaya say, she'll be the one that's bringing you other ones or whatnot, and making sure everything is good.
It's a big thing. The Lord said He got to be about His Father's business. The Lord said He got to be about His Father's business.
Yep,
right?
yep.
We businessmen. What do you think we doing? We flipping talents. We working right here, man. We working to enter into the rest. We ain't just doing it. They say no labor is not in vain. Right? We take a trouble home, we look at the cash out. You see, we've been laying our treasures in heaven. So when the time comes, the Lord like, oh yeah, you've been striving for me. Well, I'm gonna show you who I am.
Let me show you how I get down.
Apostle was just talking about that too. He said, they was going to Daniel. How Daniel was locked up, and Habakkuk brought him the food. How Elijah was by the brook, and the ravens fed him. And the Lord about to show miracles to the ones that been fighting, man. Yeah. Hey, these scriptures is true.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is stick with wisdom, man.
Hey.
What would it lead, man? Lead, man. That's your loss. Yeah. If you understand what you got, stay with the Lord, man. Hey. Come on, man. That no man take no crown.
Look.
You don't let nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is. Hey, you saw how Lot was, right? He kept going with his two daughters. His wife turned around. He didn't even look back.
Right.
He
He
knows
ain't bothered to look back.
Damn,
Exactly. He ain't look back. He ain't even bothered to look back.
Fuck that, man.
He didn't look back. That's my wife. That's
Yeah.
my boo. He's there.
That's right.
Kept
Kept
going.
going, man.
He ain't even look back. He was giving the instructions. Look back. No. Don't y'all look back for y'all mama.
Hell
Let's go.
no.
Get the fuck up out of here.
Hey, but you know what? That's a custom of the East, too.
Yeah.
And the custom of the East, when we used to leave the crib, the man never looked back. Once you leave out the house, the man don't look backwards. The woman had to run out. The man, all the way till he got to where he's at, he get to where he at there. Oh, you left the room. Oh, okay.
What rag?
You know what I'm talking about?
What they said, Michael?
No, you got it.
I was gonna say what Ragnar tell his son when his sons was of age. They was like 12, 13. He took them on their first expedition. They was looking back. He said, "Don't look back. You ain't doing that no more.
Yep.
It's time to be a man. We're gonna hurt these niggas."
Yeah.
And what Paul said, he said, I'm persuaded, not to separate me from the love of Mashiach, but maybe, what he say, death, angels, principles,
Nakedness,
negatives,
hunger,
you know what I'm saying?
death,
Persecution.
another angel,
Nothing, man.
nothing. That's why I say let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. You know what you got, you're supposed to run with it. You're like, man, fuck that, I know what I'm doing. If this brother, hey, you pick that brother up, try to help him, try to help that brother, they ain't getting it. You like, look, I gotta do my job. Let me get to what I gotta do. So I believe in what I got, but I got it. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 11. All good things together came to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hand.
Come on, man. Hey, go back and read what Solomon received. He asked for wisdom first. And the Lord said, that pleased you. And since you asked for that,
I'm gonna give you all this other shit.
everything that you didn't ask for, man. That's how it is, man. Hey, you can't start ruling something until you get the wisdom first. Your daddy ain't give you the keys to that nice car, and you ain't mature yet. So why would the Lord give us the kingdom and all this great power, and you can't control this power right here, man? You get this power to the wrong motherfucker. He go out there, he cutting everybody. He get someone off and shit with his sword. You can't, when you get power, you gotta know how to maintain it, man. All right?
Oh.
People that you don't just, that's
You-
like
you
giving
wanna
a
know
whole
what?
person a gun, man.
Hey, you know what?
I got a gun, he ready to flex on everybody.
Hey,
You never had one before.
hey, you know what? That is absolutely the group tried and replied. That is absolutely the group tried and replied. Okay, that was them. They had the wisdom a little bit on some level, and they was cutting everybody that walked up and this, that, and the other. And guess what? They didn't have the wisdom to understand how to even maintain it and hold it.
Because he wasn't in the right spirit.
It wasn't in the right
They
spirit.
didn't want it because they wanted to be more edifying.
Right.
They wanted it because they wanted a certain status.
They wanted preeminence.
And they bumped it all that up.
Yeah.
Now you got, man, well, that got chased on, man. I don't know, I can be out, I don't have an Instagram about it.
Yeah, but you know what? The Lord gave them what they want. Just to show the world why the reasons why they were in that position to begin with.
Exactly, absolutely. He gave me. They got their own shit. They had a following, all this other kind of stuff. and Mr. Notorious here would check in from time to time on their page and whatnot. Oh, where y'all at, man? You got your flock asking you questions. They want to know what's up. They ain't getting nothing.
Like, where they at?
But see, the thing is, you come in the truth. This about exalting the word of Yahweh.
Absolutely.
Yahweh Shah's the main focus, right? This ain't about us. We're just doing our reasonable service. If anything, we're going to glory. It said glory in the Lord, man. Not the wise man in his wisdom, not the strong man in his strength. But hey, glory in this that you know it and understand the need. You can't get no higher than Yahweh Shah. You definitely ain't higher than Yahweh. Right? It said wait to be exalted, man. Humble ourselves in the sight of the Lord. He will exalt you in due time, man. You see? Finish that, bro. Hey, finish that. Some more of that. Let me read this.
Verse 12. And I rejoiced in them all, because wisdom was before them. And I knew not that she was the mother of them.
Everything with wisdom. You ain't got no woman right now, guess what, bro? She's gonna get one. You get talked about right now, guess what? You're gonna get honored. You might not get some gold chains or gold things right now, guess what? You gonna have a crown. Hey, the Lord said in Revelation 2, it said a scepter, and you're gonna rule the nations with it, man. Bring them in peace like vessels, man. Alright? I'm doing Hollywood. Come on, man.
It was weird, man. You know, something I've been meditating on, you know, like how deep into relations with into, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, something I've been meditating on, I'm like, you know, going through tribulations, fighting the flesh, going through immensely, hard times never last. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We might be going through it today, but guess what, man? All right, this shit is not gonna last, man. All right, it's gonna get better. All right, so you just gotta be patient, man. All right, this scripture says, you know what I'm saying, in that Lord's state, it says, cleave unto him, man. All right, it's Sirach. It says, you know, be patient without our chance to the Lord's state. All right, take it cheerful.
They not hasten time of trouble.
Make not hasten the time of trouble. All right, yeah, the scripture says, if we are wise, we know that, you know, I'll read.
Oh, I was like, what scripture is that?
I thought you said scripture. I thought I heard you say
That's like a song. It's like
the song, okay.
you know what I'm saying? You know, but the song, you know what I'm saying? You know, the song, you know, it's like I'll agree. You know what I'm saying? If you're wise, you know, there's always tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit we gotta have, even in our tribulations. Just calm down, chill out. All right, know that, hey, even though it's bad, it's not gonna be paid.
It ain't gonna be bad forever.
Yeah, it was a saying that I had, you know, it was a saying that said basically,
Because
I was like, I'm trying to get it, I don't want to butcher it, but it basically said, you know, if it's bad, just know this is not the end. Basically, to that effect, because in the end, it won't be bad.
Hey, you gotta put on a soldier mind state too. Remember, the Lord doing these things to strengthen us, not to kill us. So you got, it's really how you look at it, right? You look at it, you testimony, man. You can tell them, there's not patience. Yeah. About being at work, you know, they come in on Saturdays working this new job. You know, you come in on Saturdays, and I'm telling them, like, I can't work Saturdays. Told them this before I got hired. Told them this at orientation twice. All right, and I told them, I've been telling them this ever since I've been there. I cannot work Saturdays. And they're like, okay, look, we'll see something about it. You know, and I'm like, all right, cool, I ain't gonna ask for more. Just been patient to work and friends, you know, washing out shine. And then the last day I was at work, Friday, I came in, and then it was like, to the side. He was like, hey man, we been seeing you been coming on time, we been seeing you been working hard. You know, we gonna take you off these Saturdays. And you know what? You ain't gotta work the next Saturday. You ain't gotta work Saturday no more. I'm like, damn, that's the Lord, man.
yeah, absolutely.
What you need to do for your about you outside, you make your enemies be at peace. Come on,
And the spirit brought it back to me. The saying was, in the end, it'll be all good. If it's not, then it's not the end. That's what I was
Okay.
Hey, man, that goes to show the patience, man. The Lord be saying, what's that, trying your faith?
Right.
The Lord be trying us, man. All right, because you know he can do it. So it's like, damn, you're going to get discouraged, or you're just going to continue to keep going, like he's going to open the door for you, man. But we coming to the time, sometimes we're going to have to be patient and wait.
You know, that's like that cartoon or that's like that cartoon or that drawing where it shows this guy, and like I said, they digging tunnels, right? And whatnot. You got one on top of the other, and they both digging tunnels trying to get to the goal. And one turns away and walks away, and he's got about 4 or 5 maybe feet that he needs to go.
Strokes.
Right, come on strokes, and he's there. And you got the other guy that just keeps going and whatnot. And you can see he's like, I can't be that far now and whatnot. And he's like, you can see it, the caption on him shows that he's gonna wind up hitting the goal and whatnot because he ain't getting ready to stop yet.
Yep. He was almost up.
Hey, what they say, what that Esau faith, the turtle in the hair,
Right.
he said slow and steady in the race. The hair got brown and shit, he started eating the race, got fat. The turtle kept going and shit, but he won. Hey, that's how, hey, people there was like, look, slow motherfucker, we still at. And one day you're gonna be on the other side, like, look at that. You're gonna be a sea of glass.
Absolutely. That's gonna be the other side. That's gonna be the other side.
They thought they was getting fat. Hey, that's the women's on the 5th chapter. We have puffed ourselves, pride, we have riches that have puffed us. They gonna feel like dummies, man.
This Joel James 5:11 says, behold, we count them happy which endure. Yea, it's like ye have heard of the patience of Job, and I've seen the end of Yahweh. That Yahweh is very pitiful and of tender mercy. So if you just be patient and wait on Yahweh Shemal Shai, keep this faith. Don't get weak, man. And the Lord is gonna exalt you in due time, as he did Job. I took everything away from Job, and Job said, though the Lord slay me, yet will I put my trust in him. All right? So, and what Job got everything back in double.
More so, more.
You know what Shakari just said is how you look at things, man. You know, if you go in that spirit of the Lord, it can't put on me more than I can handle. Then through the Lord's eyes, I can take this shit. But it's to the point where Jake let that shit overcome them, man. And Jake gotta realize we catch it. I say this in my videos all the time. We catch the spiritual fire, so we gonna catch the physical. Man.
Absolutely.
We gotta go
One way or the other.
What the scripture say, y'all? So they won't be condemned with the word.
Right.
here. This 1 Corinthians 11:32. But we are judged. But when we are judged, we are chastened of Yahweh, that we should not be condemned with the world. So we going through these things so we don't have to catch that fire later.
Hey, it said we suffering from righteousness sake.
Yeah.
Right.
It said he not giving us more than our iniquity deserve. We actually supposed to be dead, all of us. But the Lord showed mercy. All right, he not giving us what we actually deserve, man. The Lord shows mercy even in our punishment. But these niggas suffering, they suffering because they fucking wicked, man. And they gonna end up dying. Look at all these niggas reincarnations, man. All the terrible shit that had happened to our people, man. They said they born in vain. Our people keep coming back to get slaughtered, man. And they gonna get the worst judgment ever. But guess what? The elect is gonna be delivered.
That's the truth. But that's the thing for the 2/3 anyway, because that's their law. Remember, you had a bunch of motherfuckers that when Yahweh Shah was offering an escape plan, they said, no, give us Barabbas. You know, give us Barabbas. That's what we want and whatnot. And then they said, let his blood be on us. Okay, you got it, baby. you want Yahweh Shah's blood on you? Guess what? This is perpetual. This gonna go a long time. Y'all gonna have to go through some real shit in the end because you said that. Dumb niggas, that's right.
But this is Israel's portion, man.
Right.
You gotta go through the suffering in order to get to the kingdom, one way or another. It don't matter if you gotta go through a thermonuclear missile fire or this right here.
I go through this. I go through this.
Yeah, I'm going through this, but either way, you gotta go through the suffering.
That's yeah, because Jake took two-thirds. Jake tried to avoid the suffering. They tried to avoid it, but not want to serve the Lord, man. But the Lord, they have me like, okay, you want to take trouble.
Oh yeah, because what Pastor Ron man, lesson. If you don't want to sacrifice now, you gonna be the sacrifice.
Yep, there it is.
So pick it. Hey, either way it goes, you gotta sacrifice something.
Hey, what they say? It's hard having money. It's hard not having money. It's hard having a girl. It's hard not having a girl. Look, either way it goes, it's gonna be.
Grass ain't green on the other side. Grass ain't green on the
When you really think about it, with your mind state, what the fuck is we losing?
Hey.
Actually, we gaining. Because what? So women leave, right? What the fuck is you losing? The Lord is introducing you to a whole new way of life. Precious promises, man. What the fuck is you worried about this world for?
Hey, pay me now, pay me
Your
later.
ass ain't got no vision.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's all it is. No vision, faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because all Israel gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, right? So all Israelites individually got to go to that first purification.
Yeah, where there's no where there's no vision, there's no where the people have no vision.
People perish. Hey,
The people perish.
The Lord gave a perfect parable. It was a dude found that present. Somebody grabbed that field. He sold everything he had. Said, "Fuck that."
I'm buying this
Hey,
field.
yeah, like that dude on what that movie? Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
He called his wife and said, "Hey, baby,
I ain't never
coming home. Fuck you and the kids, yo." That's how it is. We get this truth.
That's it.
Like, so what? Fuck it, man. Fuck that. We're gonna leave over the Lord, man.
I love
She said, I love you, Richie. I love you, Richie. My motherfucking one tear, nigga. Went right down the cheek. He felt that shit. He got emotional.
That's that emotional motherfucker because he was Italian.
That's how you gotta do follow the Lord. The scripture say they straightway fall. They drop their nets and just said, you know? Ain't no hesitation with the Lord.
That's right. I was gonna make just one quick. You know, the point I was getting to basically, whether you in the truth or you not in the truth, bro, it's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah.
Either
Say every 7. Yeah.
says
It says the wicked some self-restraint things,
Exactly.
but have no hope for the wise.
Yeah.
But the righteous some self-restraint things, they got hope for the wise.
Exactly.
So you gonna suffer either way it goes.
That's right.
Why not suffer for righteousness?
And you're going to sacrifice either way it goes, whether it's your life or your time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because guess what? These niggas, these 2/3 niggas, man. You look at these niggas in the Illuminati, they sacrifice their family. Hey, but guess what? On the right hand side, we sacrifice our family, man. The only thing we not sacrificing their blood, we sacrificing the time, but we got away from them, man. So we gonna cut it. We gonna trim or be trimmed, man. All right, because the Lord ain't waiting on none of us.
Time waits for no one.
And what they sacrifice for? Riches, fame,
Something temporal.
right? Some temper.
Hey,
Change
what
your
that,
whole soul for nothing.
what that,
Just to die for a season.
hey, what that nigga of Menace to Society, his pops pulled him to the room, man, and he was like, "Thou shalt not kill." And he was like, "God don't love us. Look at the environment we in.
Oh, you
Why
talking
would
about
God?"
men's society?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my boys
yeah.
in a little something.
Yeah,
I'm in society.
He was like, "God don't love us. Look where we at." So it's going back to what the brother said. They suffering, and they don't even know why they suffering. They just gonna be suffering, and they gonna end up being destroyed. For us, we going through the spiritual fire. All right, we gotta go through the fire now, so we gonna go through the fire later, and that's the game plan.
As we going through this fire now, being purified so we can stand tall in that fire later, man.
Right.
See, because our faith is being conditioned. We ain't just going through this just to be, no, we going through it so it's a wisdom and knowledge, so we what? It's ability at that time, and what? Strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is our treasure, man. See, we got the fear of the Lord now. These people ain't gonna have that. They tell you what Siraki said, I was in many things, but I was saved because of this.
Right.
Then go to the fear of the Lord, man. They ain't got that. You see?
It's funny that you say that like that, standing in the fire, because wasn't that what Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego did? They stood in the fire when they went in there, and what the king wound up saying? Hold on, didn't we put 3 in? I see 4, because Yahweh Shah was with
Bro,
them.
as the message is coming, it's gonna be simultaneously the elect gonna be getting beamed up in the
Absolutely.
midst of it. You gotta keep on fighting right to the end, bro.
That's
Like,
it.
Yeah, that's why I say
No.
the righteous should scarcely.
Scarcely be
Yeah.
saved. There it is.
That's why Scripture say, the fear of the Lord drives away sin. So if you truly fear the Lord, you're not gonna bow down to Esau and his
Right.
bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that fear.
hey, Psalm 91, right? When I just think, I can imagine a missile, boom, shaking it, you right there, and you still gotta have faith. Like, you looking up, and the Lord might just take you right through.
Take you right through the shit. Right through the
Talking
rhythm.
about the fire right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord, he's real dramatic, man.
Hey, or like you say, he could be pulling you up in the beam. He's got your spirit in the beam, and the fire's doing what it's doing, but it ain't coming through the beam and
The
whatnot.
scripture said that, it said, that was the fall that right, and that,
I can start at one.
now go ahead to the point.
Okay,
That's dramatic.
Psalms 91.
Dramatic, boy, dramatic.
Psalms 91 and 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Oh, that truth. Wisdom and knowledge should be stability, man. Number one, the faith.
Thou shalt not be
They had
afraid.
a lot of faith for the 320 to walk in the furnace. They walked in the fire.
They ain't going,
It's
man.
already fixed, like basically, fuck you, we bowing down, but know the Lord can save them. They went in there. That's faith right there, man. Yeah, because the men who try to throw them in there, they got destroyed by that fire. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, they got destroyed. They got destroyed in the stroking of it.
They was already.
Already.
Hey, that's submit themselves to the will of the Lord. Because you know reincarnation. We know it comes after this. This the Lord willed it. Hey, let his will be done. But the will was to get saved. That's what Eleazar said not to be. You know, he said, I can't escape the Lord. Yep. You know, even though I'm going to escape this torment for a little bit, I will never escape Yahweh Shemel. That's the fear of the Lord. You like, shit, this is Lord judgment. I don't want to deal with it if I don't. Because you know he got something else ready for your ass. Yeah. If you don't
Right,
feel that,
right,
you're
right.
God. This it? Let me take my punishment. Go ahead and talk.
That's it.
Hey,
I got something. Go right back to what he's been. Ephesians 6 and 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Go ahead, right what you said.
Verse 5, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day.
The missiles.
Right. Right. Because of what the Lord said, he don't give you the spirit of fear. There's nothing to fear because whatever it is that's meant to happen to you, that's what is meant to happen to you. Okay, even as part of the elect. Okay.
Verse 6, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee.
Man, right? Meaning you stayed in the Lord, man. You stayed in this truth, this wisdom. It's gonna be literally hell on earth. And for that not to touch you, hey, you gotta be grounded in your how about you now shot, right? Like they say, taking your lumps right now. Yeah. Hey, this is real quick. 1 Peter 3:14. But and if you suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are you. And be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Hey, you're suffering, going through hell, you catching hell. Hey, that's for right now. Because in this day and in those times, guess what? You're going to have the armor of faith, armor of the how about you know shall you be protected. You got to really believe that. Yeah.
Hey, you know, man, think the apostles said in Acts 5 chapter?
Yeah.
They glory, they was able worthy to get suffered for his name, man. We suffer for Yahweh Shai, man. Put that type of mind in your mind, man. We suffer for the King. Who our friend, man, who talking about he finna give us an everlasting life, man. It's nothing to be ashamed about. These people, their lifestyle is the same. The shit they do in darkness is the same, man.
Like
this world, man.
Like you said earlier, Shakaria, everything being everything, we storing it up now. We putting it up in the heavens and the treasure, our treasure up in heavens now. Okay, like you said. So when this shit drop, and the bank account, our bank account's gonna open up. When everybody else's bank account's starting to close up and falter, our bank account's gonna start opening up to us.
Well, that's the fear of the Lord. It's his treasure, you know?
That's right.
It's for later use.
That's right. Just like we said, that's when our bank account gonna open up. That's when they gonna be watching the men of the Lord.
That's when gonna have abundance and they're gonna envy us and not be able to do anything about it.
That's our 401k.
That's our 401k.
It's just like a business plan. You know how people stacking scripture, putting up shit, ready for a rainy day. We stacking up our ovens in heaven, man. Who's holding
it? Second Ezra 4:18.
Oh.
This is 2 Corinthians 4:18. Well, we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal.
All this shit is temporal.
That's right.
It's a temporal life, man. You gotta take us on fight to go back to work on Monday, man. Ain't you tired of going to work? Take me like, man, I hate Babylon, but you still in your mind, you still want to go to work, man.
On time and shit,
you
early.
still want to
pack lunch.
You still want to take vacation and shit, man.
He got plans for 2 months.
Yeah. I still want a big ass house.
5-year plan.
Hey, we had a little meeting after work. We about to clock out, right? We had a quick meeting after work, right? So they wanted to tell us about the things that was happening on the block. Then we got no overtime, not a lot. This motherfucker made the announcement, hey, we're bringing overtime back, you get as much as you want. Before the motherfucker get done talking, everybody walked in the goddamn office. He's still trying to talk about what's happening in the meeting. As soon as he said it, everybody was like, whoa, really? Whoa. And then everybody started walking.
So make it toward sign up for it. Signing up for the OT.
They went straight in there. He was like, wait, I'm not done yet. It was like, well, we want to get it first. Hurry up, we can get our name on it.
Damn.
They was that thirsty.
And guess what? Today, no more paychecks. Everybody gotta get the tip.
Hey. How much I gonna say, can I get that last amount that I got up there right now? Before y'all next check, y'all. Let me get that.
That easy to get them to take the MOTV.
Absolutely.
1-2 jump shot, I guess it was.
Yeah. Free burgers and fries.
$100 bonus.
$100 bonus. Yep.
Right.
They gave out crack pipes.
Right.
Hey,
Hey,
Amazon,
yeah.
Amazon
These
was giving
dates is
away
bad.
cars and shit.
Yeah, right. You know?
Yeah.
Homeborn slaves, man.
That's it. Absolutely.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're at the last scripture.
It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua's kingdom, the things are to be in that kingdom.
Speak up.
It's going to be for eternal, man. All the eternal time. How you call it? The scripture says that new covenant, the laws and
Statutes and commandments.
and in our minds. And the cities, it's going to be out of gold and different kinds of stones. And it's going to be beautiful, man. The animals are going to be at peace.
Trees are gonna be at rest.
Real air, trees. There's going to be a bunch of green, not this fucking buildings everywhere and shit.
I have not seen, ears heard,
Right.
what the Lord has in store for those.
Speak up. You got this.
I'm sorry. So right now with 1 Corinthians 2:9 or Isaiah 64:4.
This is 1 Corinthians 2:9.
Let's say
1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, but as it is written, I have not seen nor heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which are God have prepared for them that love Him.
the things that you don't see are greater than all this stuff that you do see. All this stuff that you do see is temporary,
Right.
all right? And it's going to be dissolved. Imagine that. All this is going to be burnt up, man. But the kingdom is going to be something else that you can't even imagine, all right? That's what we're waiting for, the continuing city, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, which is the kingdom of the Israelites.
Speak up. Speak up.
And with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh.
Double honors to the apostles and others, great millstone, who rule well, who ties the truth. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom!
Shalom.
Till next time.
Just take it. Just take it.
I like that. Till next time. You gotta do the boy. You gotta
Till next time.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm still
Time.
All right, brother.
Stirred up that gift.
Yeah, absolutely.